Welcome back to Burning Down the House. One of the signs of a toxic family member is violating your personal space. This could be a parent, a sibling who refuses to knock on your door before entering your room, snoops or rummages through your personal belongings, borrows items without asking, or even steals food from the refrigerator or the pantry that you had labeled for yourself. If you're currently experiencing this, or you experienced it when you were growing up, understand that this behavior is completely unacceptable. And I'm sure that there are going to be people who think I'm overreacting, blowing this out of proportion. They might say, please, they fed you, clothed you, put a roof over your head. You're complaining because they didn't knock on your door first. Please, give me a break. Get over it. Statements like these are extremely dismissive and quite frankly dangerous because they fail to acknowledge how disrespecting people in little ways underscores a much bigger problem in the family. By refusing to show you respect in small ways, your family is telling you exactly what they think of you, and that should tell you everything about how they're going to respond to bigger issues. When it comes to conversations about toxic family and narcissistic abuse, I cannot overstate the significance of this topic because the reality is, toxic family members who violate your personal space are training you to accept abuse on a larger level. I mean, think about it. If they repeatedly ignore your requests, they can't take 2 seconds to knock on your door. What's to prevent them from hitting you, touching you inappropriately? Let's fast forward a couple of decades. What makes you think they're going to consult you or consider your feelings on issues like the family will or inheritance? What's to prevent them from taking these seemingly small, insignificant behaviors and escalating into more severe behaviors? I like to use the door knocking example as sort of a litmus test. If you struggle with self-doubt, feelings of worthlessness or helplessness, you have trouble asserting yourself, I want you to think back. Did your parents always barge into your room? Did your brother or sister get away with stealing your stuff because mom and dad enabled them, didn't punish them? And maybe not. Maybe you struggle with these feelings for completely different reasons. Maybe there's no connection. Fair enough. But the fact remains that repeatedly violating your boundaries is a foreshadowing and should never be taken at face value. And I'm not being Pollyanna here saying that you're never going to have an argument or disagree from time to time. But a family member who truly loves you will demonstrate that love by communicating with you and respecting your boundaries. Toxic family members don't care about knocking on your door, don't care about spying on you, ransacking your room, or stealing your food from the pantry. Because they don't care how you feel about anything. When your family violates your personal space, they are sending the much larger message that your wants, needs, and opinions ultimately don't matter, and there are no limits to the extent to which they will attempt to execute control and power over you as time goes on. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content helpful. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button for future videos, and I'll see you next time.